Hey guys, how you doing? Um, I haven't made an update in like a long time. I don't remember. I think the last video was like a week ago, but I try to keep out videos whenever I can. If subs leave, then subs leave. I try my best to keep this channel up. There's not much I can really do on it no more ever since that button went away. Otherwise, I would. Trust me, I've had thoughts in my head of skits, but I can't even do them. But basically, I have bad news. On Friday? Yeah, on Friday I got fired from my camp job, but I lasted 2 weeks. So if you guys want to see, I made a video on the first day, maybe it was the day before I started my camp job, but I made a video then, so you could go back there and see like how I felt in the beginning, and the ending just progressively got horrible. Let me just adjust myself. So everything went down for a horrible turn. I've been meaning to talk to you guys about this because I really did want to talk to you guys about this a lot. Um, Now if you guys haven't been like experienced being a camp counselor, then basically it's literally just talking with the kids and stuff, just making sure they get through with their activities and whatever, whatever they want to do. But they, if you guys know my personality already, I'm not that good of how do I say it? Like a talker, I'm not like a talker. I'm not socialized that much. But I did try my best, and I'm gonna talk to you about what happened on Friday, the whole story. Since I always tell you guys every story I have. Um, from the beginning, it was pretty bad. I'm gonna call this kid the beard kid, because it was the only counselor that had a beard, like a full-on beard thing. So I'm gonna call him that, and that's gonna be the enemy of the story right now. I'm gonna tell you. Um, in the beginning, like the first week, it was, I don't even want to say the first week really. I mean, like the day that I started was different Friday, and then that following Monday, that's when I first met like the beard kid. Like that's when he first was walking around. Like that was before he even like knew that I was a quiet person. Like he didn't know what was going on. Like I would stand off to the side in the beginning of the camp job. Like for example, my campus would be like outside. They'd be by the basketball hoops, and I'd be against the little kids playground. Cause like I'd just be standing there. Like I didn't want to be near the kids. I really didn't show a good vibe. And that's when he eventually came around the corner, and he was like, "Yo, why don't you get with the kids and stuff?" I'm like, yeah, yeah. And it eventually got into the point when he's like, "Yo, go over there," to like almost like a forceful thing. But I could see where I was wrong there, right? So about two weeks in, I think I only did 2 weeks, and then I literally got fired. But um, during that week, that was when we started bowling and swimming trips for the campers, and those are all right. Monday is one of the boring days. Tuesday is I think Tuesday is another boring day, and by boring I mean literally like going around the school in different classrooms and stuff. And then Wednesday would be the swimming and bowling, and Friday would be swimming and bowling. Thursday would be another boring day. So pretty much the whole summary of the camp is boring unless you go on a trip. But then again, I never participated in the trips. They'd have me go in the water, but like just to stand there and make like a wall. Like, and by a wall, I mean like they would have all the kids in the middle of the pool, and then all the couches like circling them, like almost like a little barrier, like a wall type thing. And that's the only thing I got out of the water, to be honest. They didn't let us swim. They didn't let us go nowhere. We all just had a little square, which is it's more reasonable. But like those kids splashing and stuff, and it got annoying fast. Um, but let's go to Friday now, just so this video doesn't get any more escalated than it needs to. But Friday, I came in the morning. I was sleepy. I hated being in that job, and I was just staring at the floor a lot. You know, I didn't like it. You know, cause it's still a job I don't like. It's not something I would ever go back to. I wouldn't recommend it either. If you guys want to search it, it's Camps R Us. You can search their site. I don't recommend it because you know, unless you're a good talker and you know what you're doing, then that's good for you, but not good for me. I wouldn't. I seriously don't recommend it. You know, don't even search it because it's not that good of a place. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, Friday I was feeling a little down. You know, the whole rest of the school was going on the trip. The whole school pretty much goes in the swimming and bowling stuff. So I was with the bearded counselors group because that's the one I usually go with. And so I was with him in the beginning of the morning, and then when we went downstairs to the cafeteria to wait for the buses, the main assistant, the assistants of the boss, like it's two girls and then it's the boss. One of the assistants, she came over and she was like, okay, go with the kindergartners. I'm like, all right. I'm just sitting down in the chair still there, and I'm thinking the kindergarten people are like in the table next to the six. So I'm like, all right, they're right there. I'll just wait till they get up. And the lady came back and she's like, you gotta go down the hall. Go down the hall. That's where the kindergartens are. I'm like, okay, well you should have told me that. You should have told me that first time. Quick before I continue, if you do go for this job, be careful because they do not notify you on nothing. They expect you to know what you're doing. There is no like I remember one time I asked her, "Are we off on Friday?" Because my mom wanted to know, and she was like, "Oh no, we're off Thursday and Friday." Bruh, I would have went in Thursday not knowing and Friday. They don't notify the counselors. There is no notifying. They can't lie and say, "Oh, we send emails." You don't send no shit. Okay? They don't know how to notify their counselors. That's something that they need to improve on because they do not. At least it's just me. And that's really messed up. You single me out and you tell everybody else. Because that should not be something I have to go up and ask her. You should be telling your employees, okay guys, we're off Thursday and Friday, or at least have it somewhere, you know, have it somewhere we can see it. But if you're ever gonna go for that job, good luck because that's not a job for me and it's not gonna be a job for you most likely. But now to continue the story. Let's calm down a little bit. I'm still a little, you know, off about it. But pretty much we went to the trip. I went to the swimming place first. So we were watching over the kids. Some kid fell in like a beach chair or something that was right next to the pool, and I was like, what the hell? Because there was like three counselors around him. None of them got up until I actually went to go help. And I don't know. You know, pretty much it was the same thing at the pool place. So we were around a perimeter, and then all the kids were in like a water park playground thing, but it's like a small thing. But we all made it a little square, and again, like usual. And after that, we let the kids go change the locker rooms, and then we went back on the bus to go to bowling. And from there, it was a little boring, you know. It was because I was with the kindergartner, so it was. You can only imagine how much annoying you could really, how annoyed you can get. You know what I mean? But like, guys, it's just horrible. It's even horrible just telling the story. But so eventually, after the bowling, we went back to the school, and the whole well, it was church, but you know what I'm talking about. Basically, the whole ride home, the whole ride to the church, I was going at I was eventually let me fix myself again. I was at the church, and the whole ride to there, I was pretty much upset. You know, I was like, okay, I hate this job. I want to quit. I don't like it no more. And so anyways, we get inside the school. We get in the kindergarten classroom. You know, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. That stupid shit on the wall. We went in there. We were watching movies pretty much what the kindergartens usually watch. You know, Disney stuff, Mulan. I always forget the other one, but it's an okay one, you know. Like, but besides that, it was like 10 minutes before I had to leave, and the worst part was the bearded kid came upstairs. You know, like it was a surprise to me. 'Cause I didn't think it was gonna happen on Friday, but the bearded kid came to me and he's like, yo, Jared, come here. We gotta take you down. I'm like, what? So he takes me to the hall, like, cause usually he acts like the boss, like when like, he's a counselor and he acts like a boss. But he's bringing me downstairs and he's bringing me to the assistant boss's office, and they call me inside. I'm like, okay, this is probably not gonna be so good, cause usually it isn't. And they said, well, you know, Jared, you have tried. We've seen that you've been working very hard, but it's not to the extent that we needed, and we're gonna need you to go. So that's not word for word, but it's what they're basically trying to explain. Like, but only they were trying to be nice about it. I didn't really care, you know. I don't like the job anyway, so you could straight up just say I'm fired and I'll leave. The whole time the bearded kid was laughing at me, so I hope he gets paid back for that because that wasn't messed up. He was the one that was actually trying to get me fired because he got me the warning because he was like telling on me. I don't know if I missed that because it was more in the beginning of the camp when I was actually standing to the side, which I was supposed to be doing. So the warning was fair. But then I think someone told on me on Friday, and that's how I originally got fired. It's probably the guy with the beard, to be honest. He was there, sitting there laughing and stuff. It wasn't funny. I felt like the assistants were happy too. Like they were smiling and stuff. It's like what the hell is the matter with you? Like, if you're gonna fire somebody, at least do it professionally. Don't. You shouldn't have counselors in the room with you. Like what the hell? You know what I mean? But other than that, the camp job sucked. You know, guys, I do not recommend it. None of you should really take that job up. It's not a good offer, no matter what anybody tells you. Cause my mom wanted me to join it, cause she thought it was gonna be a good job for me, cause she was a camp counselor, and I'll never forget this story. She said that when she was a camp counselor, she had a camper that liked her, and he would always bring her candies, like you know, like almost I think it was like every day that she told me, but like he had a really big crush on her. And you know that never happened to me. I'm glad for that. But during the training, that's what it reminded me of because the training they were saying, oh, some of the counselors dated the campers in the past, and they exchanged phone numbers and Instagrams. I was like, I don't know, man. It's weird. I could see how that happens because when I was there, I saw kids that could easily get with the counselors. But other than that, you know, that's just how it went. And I was like, all right, you know, I got fired on Friday. I'll find her a job. You know, it's not gonna be something bad. You know, it's something that's an experience. You know, everybody gets fired at least once in their life. And if you haven't, you can't live to tell no tale. So, knowing all this, guys, I hope you at least know what I'm like. I hope you kept up to date. You know, and I'll be seeing you guys next time.